A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a heated political landscape, the upcoming election is shaping up to be a pivotal moment for Australia as Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and opposition leader Peter Dutton go head-to-head in a series of debates and public forums. With the cost of living rising and housing affordability becoming a pressing issue for many Australians, both leaders are keen to present their visions for the country's future. Albanese, representing the Labour Party, has firmly stated that changes to negative gearing are off the table, emphasizing that the focus should be on increasing housing supply rather than altering taxation policies. The key is supply, and that measure will not boost supply, Albanese argued, highlighting the government's commitment to addressing the housing crisis through increased construction and investment in infrastructure. On the other hand, Dutton has expressed skepticism regarding Albanese's stance, pointing to the stalled policy aimed at taxing unrealized gains on superannuation accounts over $3 million. This government is going to tax you on gains before you actually sell your assets, Dutton warned, suggesting that such measures could further burden Australians already struggling with rising costs. The opposition leader has also claimed that young Australians are delaying starting families due to the unaffordability of housing, attributing this crisis to what he describes as Albanese's mismanagement of immigration policies. This government hasn't had control of our borders, Dutton stated, arguing that the current migration levels have exacerbated the housing shortage. In response, Albanese defended his government's immigration policies, pointing out that migration rates have fallen by 31% in the past year as part of a strategy to balance population growth with housing availability. The government is addressing that by lowering migration at the same time as we're building housing, he asserted. As the debate unfolds, both leaders are aware of the heightened voter anxiety surrounding economic stability and the impact of global events, particularly the re-election of U.S. President Donald Trump. Albanese's messaging has evolved to reassure voters that his government is capable of providing the certainty they crave in uncertain times. We know that we live in very uncertain times, and that's why we need certainty, he said, contrasting his clear policies with what he described as the coalition's erratic approach. Dutton, meanwhile, has framed the election as a referendum on economic management, arguing that under Labour, families are struggling to make ends meet. We've had the biggest drop in living standards compared to any other developed country in the world, he claimed, positioning the coalition as the party that can restore economic stability. As the final leaders' debate approaches, both leaders are gearing up for a crucial opportunity to sway undecided voters. With early voting already underway, the stakes have never been higher. Dutton's campaign has faced challenges, with national polling indicating a decline in support for the coalition. Despite this, he remains determined to make his case, emphasizing the need for strong leadership in a rapidly changing world. We need to make sure that our country can be kept safe, and we need strong leadership in a very uncertain world, he stated in his opening pitch. The debate, set to air on major television networks, will provide a platform for both leaders to articulate their visions and respond to pressing questions from voters. With so much at stake, the outcome of this election could shape the future of Australia for years to come. As voters prepare to cast their ballots, the question remains, who will emerge victorious in this battle for the nation's future? Will it be the incumbent Labour government, promising stability and growth, or the coalition, vowing to restore economic management and security? Only time will tell as the political landscape continues to evolve in the lead-up to polling day. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.